Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 25th through December 1st, 2019. Okay, so let's get into this here. Your overall energy, Cancer, for the week is the Clean It Up card. Okay, so this is talking about either, well, it could be getting to the core of a situation, right? So something, someone, and you need to kind of dig deep here. But mostly I feel for you this week, it's sweeping away what is no longer needed in your life, right? So letting go, cleaning house. This could go into, the emotional kind of thing, the relationship kind of thing, but even more so, it can go into the physical space too. If we're overcrowded, hanging on to things that we no longer use, it takes up space and new energy can't come in for new good things to come in. So this can be absolutely in the 3D right here. And you may need to clean out closets and so forth and clean up and make room for new, better things. Or it could be in your heart space, right? So it could be letting go of anything that basically does not serve you anymore. You're sweeping away, you're cleaning house mentally, emotionally, physically. So that's a good energy because we always feel better when we do that, always. So let's jump into the tarot here. So first out, we have the Seven of Pentacles. I like this because what you're doing by the Clean It Up card is you are planting seeds, right? And these seeds will have sustainable growth. So it's all about opening up the space for new and bigger and better things to come in. Then you have, Cancer, the Queen of Swords. This is very much of you. When we're relating it to the Clean It Up card, this is you having direct communication and clear boundaries. So for the emotional, the heart space, the mental space, this is absolutely just letting everybody know what your boundaries are, having direct communication, what your expectations are, right? So it's really, really good with that. I mean, really good. Then you have the Page of Cups. So this is really interesting because, listen, the Page of Cups is all about listening to your intuition. So, sure, as we talked about, like cleaning out the closet, for example, your intuition will say keep it or don't keep it, right? Your logical side will say that too. But this is also talking about people, right? Use your intuition. You are dead on about people this week, and about situations, and that's where that direct communication is coming from, and those boundaries are coming from. You're not letting anybody invade your space, okay? You're seeing truths, okay? Then, Cancer, you also have the Five of Swords in reverse. So a lot of this is because of this clear communication, this direct, clear communication. When this is involving people or situation, there will be a reconciliation. Either you will be reconciling with someone, they will be reconciling with you, but it's because somewhere there was a miscommunication or a misunderstanding, okay? So very good energy there. Then you have the Strength card. So the Strength card is all about that strength, courage, determination. You're going to have all that. You're really going to be focused this week on cleaning it all up, right? You're really, and it's beautiful because it brings in the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is a turning point, a change, a karma, good luck. So physically you're making the space, right? Mentally you're making the space. In your heart space, you're making the space. So you're really kind of, just as the card says, there's no better phrase I can think of, but you're cleaning it up. You're freeing yourself. You have the Five of Wands, okay? Now, the Five of Wands is conflict, guys. So this can be conflict with a person. Maybe they don't like your direct communication. This can be inner conflict. This can be lots of different things. So Spirit is just saying, stay away from it. Just set your boundaries, right? Clear boundaries, direct communication, but don't get into battle with anybody. It is not worth it. Just tell them how it is. And what you do by that is you have the Tower in reverse. You're averting disaster. I mean, seriously, you are. So any kind of conflict that comes in, Be clear, direct, right? Stand your ground, right? Clear boundaries, and then that way you will avert disaster, and that way you can reconcile if needed. You have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands, Cancer, well, that's all about progress, moving forward. You know, whatever choice you make here, whichever path you go on, it is the right one because you're using your intuition that we talked about, right? So you're using that Page of Cups intuition, and you can't go wrong. Either choice you make is going to be right, and that might be leaving some relationships behind, whether it be friendships, acquaintances, even romantic, or if it's job, you know, leaving a job for another job, whatever it might be. It's going to be different for all of you, but you cannot go wrong here, okay? You cannot go wrong. And then you have the Magician in reverse, and I love the Magician in reverse. It doesn't come out that often, and this is you finding out all about your untapped talents, things you weren't sure you were good at, or maybe you never even knew before, but you are very good. I mean, these are resources that you didn't know you had, and you just kind of realize this. So I love it when the Magician comes out in reverse. Again, it's untapped talents that you have, untapped resources that you have. And it brings you right into the Emperor energy, which is, you know, structure and your authority and your power. It brings you right into your power there. I mean, you really are standing in the power anyway because you have the Queen of Swords. So, I mean, this is just confirmation of that. You are just, this is how it is. This is how it's going to be. I'm doing this. I'm doing that, right? And I'm cleaning it all up emotionally, mentally, physically. And it ends here with the High Priestess. And listen, Cancer, the High Priestess is beautiful because it's intuition again. So we were already talking about intuition with the Page of Cups, right? And this is also sacred knowledge. This is knowledge being handed to you by the divine, things maybe you didn't know, the truth coming out with that Queen of Swords, which helps you make the decisions that you need to make. None of this is hugely confrontational. It's just, it is what it is. And some people are going to try to fight you on it, right? You might cut somebody out of your life and they're like, wait, what? No. And you're like, no, you're not, good for me anymore for whatever reason. So it's a really good week for you on that note, because again, you have this Wheel of Fortune card. That is, again, the good luck, the turning point, the karma. It's beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is Spirit saying, don't delay on this. Move forward. Do what you got to do this week to clean it up. Do not hold off. Okay. And then you have the King of Pentacles right after that, which is, if you take the advice from Spirit, because remember, I just give the messages that Spirit wants to put out there. It's up to you. You have free will on if you take that advice or not. If you do, though, you come into this beautiful King of Pentacles, which is wealth, abundance. This applies to family life, to work, right? It's wealth and abundance, and that's where you will be sitting. So right after that, you've got the Ten of Cups, right? Happy home, happy life. Everybody's happy. All our cups are full. So I highly advise that you listen to Spirit, stay away from the conflict, but just, set your boundaries, clean it all up, right? Take some time this week to clean up, whether that be, like I said, the physical aspects, mental, or, emotional. And then look, you've got, with the tea leaf cards, you've got the chain of events that will affect your life, right? So if you do this cleanup, that is a chain. It's a chain, right? Mentally, emotionally, physically, you're cleaning it all up. That chain of events will change your life. There's fire, and I do like the fire card, but this fire is the strong emotions, either passionate love or hate. So watch out for that conflict, okay? Don't let your emotions get the best of you if that comes up. Just set your boundaries and move on. And look, lastly, you get the Victory card. So how beautiful is that? If you keep your calm, clean it up, direct communication, right? Then you will have the victory. So beautiful, beautiful. All right, Cancer, let me know in the comments how this relates to you. in your life, how it resonates with you. Don't forget to click the like, share, and subscribe button. That lets YouTube know that this is of value to you. And don't forget to click on the little bell that notifies you of when Spirit and I upload a new video. So have a beautiful week, Cancer.